You know that saying, sleep while your baby is asleep? It actually does work. It's just that my coconut head don't used to agree. But that's not even the reason for this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to NENYE'S space. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't make it your last. Subscribe to my channel, please. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share this video, do all the nice stuff, and we'll be friends. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch me. Yes, so welcome back to NENYE'S space, and let's just get right into this video. See, we've already seen the title here, so we have an idea of what this video is going to be about. So let's just delve into it. I can't even film in peace. Like, you can hear the sound in the background, right? Exactly. Anyway, this video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about my labor and delivery story. So for someone like me, I find videos like this really interesting. I don't know about you, but yeah, I just want to share my own story, and I believe someone out there might just be interested. It might just be a relief for some people, and also a learning process for some people as well. So where do I even start from? Okay, and before anything, I'll try to make this video really fast, because if I want to start explaining everything, we're going to sleep here soon. Okay, so I'm going to just try and make this thing interesting and fun. I gave birth in March. Yes, March 31st to be precise. And I can remember I started having contractions on a Monday. And that day I had already gone for my antenatal, because usually antenatal days are Mondays and Saturdays. So some days I go on Saturdays, some days I go on Mondays, just depending. And being that here in the East, Mondays are the new weekends. So yeah, I sometimes go on Mondays. So I went for my antenatal as usual on Monday, and I got there, everything was fine, perfect. I did my necessary scan and all whatnot, and I was okay. I remember coming back home and I slept like never before. See, if you know me, you know that I don't sleep during the day. I hate taking naps during the day, so it was weird. And even with the whole pregnancy thing, I was not one to still be found sleeping around. No, I don't like to sleep during the day, and that's just it. So, but that day I actually slept for a really long time, in an uncomfortable position to even start with. I slept on the couch, so I slept till like saying 8 p.m. in the night, and then by the time I woke up, sleep was far away from me. You guys, if you see me looking in the background, yeah, the struggle is real. I'm trying to film, and they're rocking my child in the background, but that is not even the reason for this video. Because see, you people should beg. So I started having contractions, but it was bearable but uncomfortable. I could not sleep, yeah, but it was bearable, mind you. So it was just, I googled it and I knew that okay, it was the Braxton Hicks, right? False labor, okay, but it didn't let me sleep really well that day. I struggled with it all through the night, and then the next day, Tuesday, I didn't know what it was at the time until I had to Google it later. I actually had the bloody show, but it's not bloody, like it's not bloody as the name implies, but yeah, it's what it is. But TMI anyway. So, but I still went to work that Tuesday, because this thing I'm saying now is I had my baby like few weeks earlier than supposed, so you can imagine that I wasn't expecting any of these things to start happening, because I was 36 weeks, and yeah, just 36 weeks as at the time it started, but I had my baby at 36 weeks and 4 days. So do the math, 36 weeks and 4 days, that's when I had my baby. So you can imagine that I wasn't even expecting any of all these symptoms just yet. So I casually still went to work that morning with the pain. But it was becoming consistent, like the contractions were becoming consistent and uncomfortable. At this point, it was still bearable. And I remember speaking to Florence, hi, if you're watching this video. I remember speaking to my friend Florence, and she was even telling me what this baby was going to come in the month of March, and I was like, no, he's going to come April because that's when he was supposed to come. And at the time I was like, see, I didn't want any match money again. I'm a match. My husband is match, and I mean we're already playing inside the match, so I didn't want a match porn again. So like, nah, it's not coming now. Besides, it's not even time. So she teased me, and I was like, no. Then while I was still at work, it was becoming consistent and quite unbearable. I think it was even bearable at this point, to be honest. But so I called Obi on the phone. If you don't know who Obi is like my sister, but yeah, she's my co-wife actually. That's not the reason for this video. Anyways, I called her and she was like, in her words, you want ball for office? And I'm like, I don't know. That so she just, long story short, she advised that I went to the hospital, and that's what I did. I had to go home early that day. Quickly went to the hospital, and then my doctor checked me and said I was okay. I wasn't dilating, so I thought I was fine, and that I should just watch it till the next weekend, because at that point I was already like on a 1 week interval appointment. So I was supposed to come that same weekend. This was on a Monday, right? So I was no, at this point it was Tuesday. I went there on Tuesday, and remember I had my appointment on Monday, and then this thing started. I went on Tuesday, and then he said, oh, let's just watch it till weekend. But before that, he was already thinking of slowing down the process, because I remember him saying, oh, I'll probably give you something to like slow down the process because baby's not supposed to come up until April. And I was like, okay. But then on the second thought, it was like, there's no need. By the time you come back weekend for your next appointment, you'll be 37 weeks, and that's also okay to have your baby. And that the chances of my baby being in an incubator are really small. At this point, I was just like, all this grammar is not adding up. Like, see, I don't understand what people are talking about though, because I don't want wahala. Okay. And then I went back home. And then I got back home, and it did not stop. It became worse. That was like Tuesday night, breaking Wednesday. See, it was mad. Like, see, I could not sleep. Like, I literally did not close my eyes, because how do you want to sleep? It was bad at this point, so I didn't even go to work that Wednesday morning. And at this point, I was already calling home, because backstory, I did not even want to stress myself. Like, in this pregnancy, like I mean in that pregnancy, I did not want to stress myself. So my mom helped me do my baby shopping, like clothes, everything baby, clothes, cream, everything. So the plan was she would just help me buy those things from home, and then just wheel it down here to me, or my sister would bring it when she's coming, because the plan was my sister would come early and stay with me till my mom comes, or till I had baby and then my mom comes. So at this point, my things had not even gotten to me, and I had just packed my own part of the hospital bag. I had not packed baby's hospital bag because it was not even here with me. So that Wednesday, I called Obi again, and I was like, see, I don't even want to go to work today. Let me just be around you. So I went to her office instead, and I just stayed there, because at this point I felt like I needed to be around someone, a woman, and I just need to get my mind off the whole thing. At this point, what I mean consistency, the contractions were so consistent at this point and more painful, but I don't even know where I got the grace and the strength to handle it like a boss. I don't know. Like, I have no idea, but you just see me enduring, and then maybe after like a few seconds it's out, and then I'm back to myself, and then it comes back again. So this thing was, she was even saying, are you sure you will not call the doctor again? Because the thing is, we used the same hospital, because like I said, she was also pregnant at the time, so we used the same hospital. I tried reaching the doctor that Wednesday afternoon, and he didn't pick. So I was like, this has been happening since Monday now, so at this point it's normal, let me just endure. And then, okay, that Wednesday morning, she also wanted to like go to the market that day to get stuff for her baby. So I was like, let me join you. And then she looked at me like, you, please stay back. And I didn't even want to be at one place at this point. I just needed to be moving, like I needed to be active, because staying in one place wasn't even really helping me. So I opted to follow her, and we went to the market. Long story short, see, I was in labor and I was walking around the market with her, buying things and all whatnot. I was enduring. I remember one lady even teased me at the market, was like, "Madam, no born for this place." So I was like, I beg. Because in my head, it's not even time. I still have time. I still have like maybe 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks or so. So what I have to say? But it was becoming more and more intense. And then I literally spent the day with her that day. I can remember we got back to our house, we ate. I was still in pains. I was still enduring this thing. See, I won't. I'm allow me in quotes. I was still enduring this thing like a boss because I was not screaming, but yeah, it was painful. It was really painful. So she, as usual, was, see, I don't know. It's like I have coconut head because I was not listening to her. She was telling me this thing is it's no longer normal. That she feels like I should call the hospital because it's becoming like serious. And me, I was like, shit, this thing has been happening since Monday now. Let me just enjoy. Besides, at this point, it was even night. So I was like, I beg, tomorrow I'll go. Let me just, because I plan to sleep at her place that day. I think at this point it was like, say, past 9 to 10. She was fed up. Like, she just said, "Oh yeah, carry the phone, call the doctor." And just call. They should just check you and tell you everything is okay. Then we'll just know that, okay, let's know what to do because this is becoming serious. And then reluctantly, I called the doctor and I explained to him that, see, doctor, this thing is still happening the way it's been happening since the last time I came to you. So he was like, come to the hospital. And by the time I got to the hospital, it was around past 10, no, to 11 p.m. in the night. So when I got in, they took me up and checked me. My doctor was not around, so someone else, another doctor checked me. No, a nurse actually. See, that was quite funny because I actually waited a while and then they now they called me into my own labor room and they checked me. I can remember the nurse said casually, madam, you're 2 centimeters full. We'll give you bed. And me, I was like, you say? It was not even funny because I was like, what are you saying? The kind of hot tears that rolled down my eyes that day, like, that tears was hot. I kid you not. My mind was racing to different places. I was like, what is happening? I'm not ready. I don't even have my baby's clothes here with me. Like, this was not the plan. And I was, earlier that day, I was foolishly making plans. Oh, I'm just going to go and make my hair. Oh, I'll do this one. I'll paint my nails just so that I can look presentable now in the Omugwo thing. Not knowing that. Then, after she said that, I just cleaned my eyes. So I came out. I remember calling my mom. And my mom was like, I hope you're not crying. My sister, I was crying. But like, no, I'm not. And just like, don't worry, your sister is coming very early tomorrow. She just tries to, like, pacify me. Don't cry. Everything is okay. And then I remember the doctor saying, are you scared? Don't be scared. This is not the first time we're handling preemies. Man, I'm like, who is a preemie? My baby preemie. Anyways, and that was how, okay, I had to go back home. Just carried my own bag that I had already packed to myself. Believing in God that my sister will land early enough before this baby arrives, because I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't even buy a hanky because I was thinking, oh, I had enough time for them to bring my stuff for me. So I got back home, took a shower, carried my bag, and someone has made it a point of duty to make an appearance in the month of March, 31st to be precise. I checked in at exactly like past 12 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, that was where I started my night vigil because I did not sleep. I was alone in the room with my husband, but you see, the truth is that it was as though there was nobody there, because I don't know how he found the courage to sleep, because I don't understand it today. He was sleeping. I was in pain. Maybe it's because I handled it well, to be honest, because I wasn't screaming. even though I was in so much pain that should warrant me to even tear him slap safe. I wasn't, so that's why he could sleep. I enjoyed this thing. I was praying. I was literally checking my phone and checking for the time. When is it going to be morning? At least, like, oh my days, it was so bad. But I managed to scale through, because I managed to scale through till the next morning. And at that point, my mom-in-law came. Obi came. She came that morning and just made a video of me. But I felt better in the morning. It reduced that morning, and thankfully my sister also arrived before anything bad. No, nothing bad happened. But my sister arrived early enough, and it was not beginning to make sense. Okay, my sister is here now. My baby's clothes are here. Okay, my mom-in-law is here. Okay, my elder sister was also calling me. That one even sent me data. She was like, recharge your phone, call me on video call. Like, she wanted to just be with me the whole time. She didn't want to miss out on anything. So that was so sweet anyway. And that was it though. They checked me afterwards, and I was like, say 3 centimeters or what? And I was like, what? After all this suffer, just 3. So I stayed back in my room, still waiting. And then much later, like hours later, they checked me again, and I was like, I had dilated to 5 centimeters, and it was progressing. So I was like, thank God it's progressing.